Stop. Before you scroll past this video, I need you to hear one thing. You are probably making at least 3 of these 5 mistakes right now. Not because you're careless, not because you're bad with money, but because nobody ever told you these were mistakes in the first place. And by the time most people figure this out, 5, 10, 15 years have already gone. So give me 10 minutes because what I'm about to show you is the difference between working your whole life and actually building one. Here's what this video is not. It's not stop buying coffee. It's not make a budget spreadsheet. You've heard that 100 times and it changed nothing. This is about the invisible financial patterns, the ones that feel smart, feel normal, feel even responsible, but are quietly guaranteeing that 10 years from now, you will be in the exact same financial position you're in today. Let's get into it. Let me ask you something personal. Last time your salary increased, where did that money go? New phone, better apartment, nicer clothes, more eating out? If yes, you just experienced the most common wealth trap in the world. It has a name, lifestyle inflation, and it is absolutely silent. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like you've earned it. That's precisely why it's so dangerous. Here's a picture that will stay with you. 2 colleagues, same company, same salary, same city. 10 years later, one owns assets, investments, and has financial options. The other has a great Instagram and an empty savings account. The difference was never income. It was what they did the day after payday. Real wealth is not what you earn. It's what you keep, grow, and own. A bigger salary that funds a bigger lifestyle is not progress. It's a faster treadmill. And here's the question I want you to sit with. If your salary stopped tomorrow, how many months could you survive on what you've actually built? That number tells you everything. Your credit card is one of the most psychologically sophisticated financial products ever designed. When you swipe, your brain releases dopamine. The pleasure is instant. The pain is delayed by 30 days. And by the time the bill arrives, your brain has already emotionally moved on. This is not an accident. This is the entire business model. Now I want to be very clear. Debt is not the enemy. Wealthy people use debt aggressively, but they use it to acquire things that produce money, a property that generates rental income, business equipment that increases revenue, assets that work for them. The trap is using debt for consumption, things that lose value the moment you buy them, a financed car, gadgets on installment, vacations on a credit card you can't fully clear each month. Every time you do this, you are borrowing from your future self, and your future self is paying interest on a feeling you've already forgotten. One question that will change how you spend forever: is this purchase going to produce money or just make me feel something for a few days? Use that filter consistently. Watch your financial life transform. What if I told you there's a number hiding in your monthly expenses, a number you've never calculated that is silently costing you a fortune? Not one big expense, hundreds of tiny ones. The food delivery you ordered because you were tired, the 3 streaming subscriptions, 2 of which you barely use, the app that auto-renews every month, the daily coffee, the random online purchases that felt like small wins at the time. Individually, completely harmless, mathematically devastating. Here's the actual calculation. $15 a day in untracked spending. That's $5,500 a year. Now, don't just think about that number as money spent, think about it as money that could have been invested. At a conservative market return, compounded over 10 years, that casual daily spending represents a potential wealth gap of tens of thousands of dollars. That is the true cost, not the price, the opportunity cost. Wealthy people think in opportunity cost automatically. Every rupee, every dollar spent today is a dollar that is no longer compounding tomorrow. Your small spending isn't small, it's just slow. This is the one that I need you to truly understand because this mistake doesn't feel like a mistake at all. It feels like responsibility, like stability, like you're doing everything right. You work hard, you show up, you get paid, you pay your bills, you repeat. But here is the brutal financial reality of that system. The moment you stop, everything stops. No passive income, no investments generating returns, no side system running quietly in the background, just you trading every hour of your life for money in a deal that expires the moment you can't show up anymore. This is not financial security, this is financial fragility dressed up as routine. The wealthy don't just earn differently, they think differently. They obsess over building systems that generate income without requiring their constant presence. Dividend stocks, rental income, digital products, content, licensing, online businesses. And before you say, I don't have time for that, let me be honest with you. Nobody starts with time. You create it by starting small. Even one tiny income stream outside your salary changes your entire psychology. You go from survival thinking to ownership thinking, and that shift, that mental shift alone, begins to change every financial decision you make. The first stage of passive income pays almost nothing. That's where most people quit. But the ones who stay consistent, those are the people who eventually stop being completely dependent on a system that could let them go tomorrow. Final one, and possibly the most expensive mistake of all. Here is a fact that should make every educated person uncomfortable. You spent years learning how to earn money. You spent almost no time learning how money actually works. And that gap, that blind spot, costs people more than any bad investment, any overspending, any financial mistake on this list. If you don't understand how inflation quietly destroys savings, you lose. If you don't understand how taxes legally work in your favor, you overpay. If you don't understand compound growth, you underinvest. If you don't understand the difference between an asset and a liability, you build the wrong things your entire life. The information exists. Right now, it has never been more accessible in human history. Books, YouTube channels like this one, podcasts, courses, it's all there. But here is what I observe. Most people will spend 3 to 4 hours today consuming entertainment and close to 0 minutes learning the one subject that affects their health, their relationships, their options, and their freedom more than anything else. One financial concept truly understood, not just heard, but understood, can save you years of struggle and thousands of dollars. The question is whether you treat that as urgent or optional. So here is where we are. 5 mistakes. None of them dramatic, none of them obvious, all of them quiet. And that's the point. The financial habits that keep people stuck for decades never announce themselves. They blend in. They feel normal. They feel earned. They feel safe. Until one day you look up and realize the years passed and the financial life you imagined never actually arrived. but you're watching this video, which means you're already doing something most people never do. You're questioning the pattern before it's too late. So here's what I want from you right now. In the comments, tell me honestly, which of these 5 mistakes are you currently making? No judgment, just honesty. Because awareness is where change begins. And if this video gave you even one idea worth keeping, subscribe. Because the next video I'm releasing covers something most people only learn after making a very expensive mistake. You don't have to be one of them.